What up, y'all? What's good? Let me get my headphones on. All right, we're gonna get this recorded. Hold on 1 second. Y'all clap it up for yourselves.
Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday.
Indeed.
All right. So as y'all can see, we
Thankful.
got rid of that.
Love
We had to get rid of that problem we had last week.
Yeah.
Recording. Be in the
Yes.
studio. We're gonna be in here from now on. Recording. I just want to put out the best quality content possible, guys. Y'all, first of all, I just want to thank every single one of y'all for y'all support, for y'all encouragement. Again, this is a project that me and Trey Shauna are building from the ground up, from scratch, from scratch.
Yes.
And so, we truly appreciate the feedback, the engagement, everything. And guys, we want to continue to bring the best quality that we can. Absolutely. So everything that y'all do to support that actually helps us improve and bring out the best possible quality that we can. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Before we go directly into it, I want to let you guys know that that song that we were playing when it came in today, when it came on, and I actually listen to that song pretty much every day. It's part of my like morning routine. Because it just reminds you that like no matter what you're going through, right, no matter what life could be bringing to you right now, like you can find a reason to smile. Because frowning or being sad or being upset, it doesn't make the situation better, right? And I heard a quote one time that hope is not a strategy, but neither is being negative, neither is being pessimistic, neither is seeing the cup half empty. So it's best to just have a positive perspective, optimism. I think I see Rasan on the Instagram Live. Rasan actually shared a quote by Earl Nightingale. He talked about an audio that he was listening to, and he talked about how imagine how your life would change if you actually acted and lived like you were already successful, if you already had the thing that you were working for, if you already had those things, how would your life be differently, right? So guys, I'm excited also to be sharing the stage or the mic with this young lady here with her beautiful self. Y'all clap it up for my lady real quick. Show us some love, throw some fire in the chat. I see all the fire from over there. But yeah, we've been going. We are what day? Let me see what day we in. Pull up my app. Matter of fact, if you haven't downloaded the app, go ahead to the App Store real quick.
Club app, guys, you're watching.
You heard her, the Lab Pro Fit Club app.
We are officially on the Apple Store and Google Play Store.
That's right. And so, quick update, really quickly. We got feedback from Apple today. We got response from Apple today. Again, I told you guys, if like we make the updates that we need and that we hear from you guys like right away. All right, but being that we're not the only app that Apple's got to work with, Google's got to work with, it does take some time, right? But we finally we got the revitalized. You can actually purchase the revitalized 21 challenge directly from the app now. So let's type it up for that. I'm very happy about that.
It's been a long time coming.
Yes, because I really don't like friction in business. Like I like to be able to make a seamless, effortless process for our customers and clients. And a lot of you guys did purchase through the link and took that extra step. So we definitely appreciate it. But you can actually purchase Revitalize 21 Ultimate Day 21-day detox right now directly from the App Store, whether you're on Google or Apple. And if you have any issue whatsoever, please send myself a DM or Trey a DM, and we will figure out whatever the problem is, and we will get it fixed. All right, but before we dive into the call, before Trey teaches you guys some of her incredible nutrition tips and hacks and stuff, and guys, I'm a direct recipient of Trey is my nutritionist. She literally prepares about 60 to 70% of my meals, and I'm truly grateful for that. She takes a load off of me, allowing me to really use my strengths to focus on the things, the bigger picture, right? And I think that she compliments me in a lot of ways in that way, because I've always been one to want to do big things, but it's hard to do big things when you don't have someone that's on your side that's focused on the little things and the little details. And she literally is the most detailed person I know, down from to everything she does, and it really is a beneficial and really special. I just want you to know that I truly love and appreciate you, baby.
I love and appreciate you.
All right, but we are going to go into meditation first. All right, and it just so happens that this meditation is talking about the smile. All right, and so if you are in a place where you can be quiet. All right. If you're in a place where if you're not, if as long as you're not driving, all right, we definitely don't want anybody driving. Am I frozen on here? What's going on?
Yeah, can you guys hear us?
Can you guys hear us on a Zoom call? How about on Instagram? Can you guys hear us? Can we get a number one in the chat if you can hear us or something? I'm seeing
we can hear you, but you're definitely frozen on Zoom.
Oh,
Try to stop the video and start it again. There we go.
There we go. I'll be back home. All right. So if you're in a place not driving where you can be quiet, if you're driving, I'm actually telling you not to do this. So I would really appreciate if you don't drive this right driving. Meditation can take you to a deep place, like you can fall asleep in 5 minutes. All right. So just be very careful. If you're driving, just go ahead and skip this part of the call. We'll come back. But before we go into, I just want to tell you guys what meditation has done for me personally and why I'm such an advocate for it. I'm gonna make this the short story. All right, 2019, one of the worst years of my life. I had been meditating on and off for about 3 years. But I really was like in a place of ultimate confusion. I was going through a divorce, went through a terrible bad business deal with a company I was working for. Was getting evicted from my apartment. It just nothing was going my way, all at the same time, right? And every day I'm working hard. Every day I'm putting one foot in front of the other. Every day I'm doing my best as a husband, a father, and trying to do my best. And my whole world is falling apart, and I'm just so confused, right? And so one of the things that helps us in life is understanding that we don't have all the answers. Mm-hmm. Right? The moment we think we have all the answers is the moment that we lost, right? So when you seek meditation, when you pray, when you pray, you should actually meditate, because praying is your way to communicate to God, and meditation is how God communicates back to you. So God started sending me messages through meditation. I could tell you guys a lot of stories. I don't want to go too deep and too far between it, but basically what I've come to understand is that meditation is a bath for the mind. All right, so we wash our butts and our underarms and our private areas and our faces and all. We do all of it. We got skincare routines and all that. That's great, and I'm totally for that and with it. But we also have to take time to bathe our minds, because there's so many things that is trying to get our attention, versus whether it's TV, social media, our bosses, our spouses, the relationships, the news, the radio, the music, everything, right? All that stuff is being dumped into your mind 24/7, right? And so to take 10 minutes out of your day to block out all that noise and just get connected with yourself, with your creator, with your breath, with life, and be able to be calm, right? I'm tell you that I used to be a very sporadic, very impulsive person, right? Meditation has allowed me to be more strategic in my thinking, not responding to or reacting to everything that happens. I'm much more calm. I'm very proud of this. Much more calm. Much more emotionally stable. And I think I'm just in the beginning, but I'm telling you guys, if you could just add 5 to 10 minutes of this to your life, that you'll see changes. And you aren't going to see them right away, but over time you will see them. So I say this to say my very first meditation where I really could feel I could feel a message that God had for me. I was meditating outside, and I was, like I said, I was at a very confused place in my life. And as I'm laying back, these flies were like slapping me in the face. They were coming from everywhere, and it was so annoying. And I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to meditate. Why are these flies hitting me? It just so happened that meditation, it was a guided meditation. The lady who was walking me through the meditation, it's actually a guy. He was walking me through the meditation. What he said was that in life we have little annoyances and little pests and little problems that they seem big in the moment, but these are just little annoyances that are happening in our lives. And he actually went on to say that they are just like flies. And so it just reminded me that, okay, yes, I'm going through a divorce. Yes, I'm going through an eviction. Yes, that the business deal went wrong. Yes, but these are just all annoyances. These are just all petty little situations that are trying to distract me from my ultimate purpose. And right now, even though I couldn't see it then, I felt like my world was crashing and things were happening to me. But I realized that things were happening for me. That God wanted to put me in a space where I could actually do what I love to do. And that is really help entrepreneurs bring their ideas, to help them bring their ideas and to monetize their ideas. And I'm really having a good time doing this with you, Trey. Really enjoying this. But again, meditation is something that me and Trey do every single morning. We start our morning with meditation. And so I definitely felt like it's important that we do that here. So again, we're going to get started. This should be about 7 minutes. So just expect to be silent for the next 7 minutes. All right, give us 1 second. I'm going to share my screen and get calm up.
Sometimes your joy is the source of your smile, but sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. I just love that quote from Thich Nhat Hanh, the monk and peace activist, because it reminds me that in the morning, when I'm getting dressed and pulling on my shoes, I ought to put a smile on too. And that's our topic for today. The next 7 minutes are about you and the power of the expression you wear on your face. I'm Jay Shetty. Welcome to the Daily J. As always, let's begin by taking a few deep breaths to get centered. So, inhaling and exhaling. Opening up and releasing. Gathering your attention and arriving in this moment. Now picture something for me. You're at the grocery store in the checkout line. You look up and see a nice big smile from the cashier. Got it in mind? Good. Now what if that person was totally blank, stone-faced? We can all imagine how we'd feel in moments like these when a grin, or lack thereof, determines whether we're elevated by an interaction or not. And that's really simply because of the power of smiles, a power that's backed by a ton of science. For example, researchers found that smiles are a crucial part of our development. Babies, yes, actual tiny babies engage in social smiling as a way to get the attention of their caregivers. Later in life, smiling helps us feel a sense of belonging. Humans are wired for survival, so our brains are constantly scanning for cues as to whether we're welcome in our surroundings. Scientists say that when we exchange smiles, it signals a social connection, which puts everyone more at ease. Our grins also release dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, feel-good chemicals that lift our mood, fight stress, and aid our immune system. So, in short, smiling literally makes us feel better. And get this, study after study confirms what most of us have known our whole lives, that our joyful expressions, well, they're contagious. Honestly, the list of benefits for us and others goes on. And we know this. We do. It's like, duh, we'd all love to smile more. Yet, tell me this. As you go through each day, how conscious are you of the look on your face? What if you carried this message with you at the forefront of your mind? What if smiling became an action for you, not just a reaction? I'm telling you, that could be game-changing. And look, I'm not saying you've got to force a smile if you're feeling unhappy or down. Far from it. But you can be more mindful of the energy you're bringing to each day, to the spaces you inhabit and the situations you enter. I mean, just think about the potential impact of that energy. When you consider, could I bring a smile to this moment, to this small interaction? It's incredibly powerful. So try smiling before greeting that cashier, or going into that work event, or even before walking out of your house in the morning. Because a small shift in your face can help shift your mood. It really can become the source of your joy. And with all that in mind, let's see if we can tap into that joy as we turn to a rather delightful meditation. So get comfortable wherever you are. Coming to a position that affords you incomparable ease. And maybe resting your eyes. Reconnecting with your breath here. Reconnecting with yourself. Resting gently in this moment. Now bring to mind a good friend or a loved one, but specifically someone you laugh with a lot. Picture them smiling, and picture yourself smiling back. How do you feel? both in the visualization and in the present. Now check in with your face and what it's currently doing. Any chance you happen to be smiling? And now let's open this up. To reiterate a question I asked earlier, as you go through each day, how conscious are you of your facial expressions? In light of today's message, would you like to change anything about your approach to the world? Can you think of any opportunities to smile more? On that note, I hope you'll share this Daily J with someone else who could use a little joy. Simply click the button that pops up at the end of this session and you're good to go. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Oh, no way we're gonna meet that whole time.
No,
Did you guys not hear me just talking just now? About you guys adding the people that make you smile to the chat? They probably didn't hear.
oh, they probably couldn't hear us.
That's crazy.
That's okay.
All right, so I asked first of all, real quick. I got Pastor Howard. That's actually my grandmother. She wrote that she enjoyed that. She thinks she's going to enjoy.
Great. Great.
But basically, what I asked you guys, if you could in the chat, it was the part where Jay Shetty actually asked you, who's a person. Think about a person that you laugh with a lot, right?
Mhm.
So I just real quick, I said you guys didn't hear me. I was asking you guys to drop that person's name in the chat. We want to shout them out on this video and let them know, one, that they're special to you and that they're making you laugh and yeah, all that good stuff. I actually shared that my kids were the people I thought about. I was imagining me and my daughter, me and her be cracking up about the funny stuff. And definitely my boys, but me and Trey be cracking up all the time as well. And laughter is good. I said laughter is the best medicine, so it definitely helps. But yeah, most of y'all haven't dropped any names, so I prayed also that God would send you someone that you can laugh with. I said Miss Lisa said her grandkids, and one thing about the kids, they gonna have you laugh.
They are all jokes.
All right, but since y'all didn't hear me, we were muted. We actually tomorrow we're gonna be dropping some wealth affirmations in the app for you guys. Not wealth, health
Health
affirmations.
affirmations.
All right, these are affirmations that Trey Shauna has curated with some of our media team.
Mhm.
All right, and so we hope that these will bring some value to you guys. Remember that if you are brand new, starting your fitness journey, or you're very experienced, either way, if you're brand new, one of the ways that you can start building those disciplines is how you talk to yourself about your health and your fitness. And trust me, if you want to be if you want to be in flow in life, the key is, and guys, I'm far from perfect on this, and I'm working on this every day, but the key is to be in sync with your words, your acts, and your deeds, your thoughts, words, and deeds, right? So the things that you think in your words, when those things match, and then you start acting and the action match, that's when we truly align and truly on the right path. Affirmations are a good way to get you, hold you subconsciously accountable, just to remind you of what you're out to do. So Trey's gonna read these for y'all. Let's enjoy it.
Absolutely. Number one, I am committed to prioritizing my health and well-being. Very powerful. I'm committed to prioritizing my health and well-being. Number two, I am capable of achieving my fitness goals and becoming stronger every day. Say that again. All right, that big C word. I am capable of achieving my fitness goals and becoming stronger every day. Number three, my body is strong, resilient, and capable of incredible things. My body is strong, resilient, and capable of incredible things. Number four, I choose healthy habits that nourish my mind, body, and soul. I choose healthy habits that nourish my mind, body, and soul. And then lastly, I'm deserving of good health and self-care. Again, I'm deserving of good health and self-care. So you guys notice I actually repeated those twice, right? But for the sake of time, actually on your own time, you can actually repeat them as many times as you need to. What I found about affirmations and programming the subconscious mind is you have to be repetitive. You have to continuously do this to retrain your mind. And again, like Raymond said, eventually your actions and your deeds will line up, and you'll start to see, hey, I am stronger. I am capable. I am committed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those. And again, this will be available inside of the app starting tomorrow.
Absolutely. Let's clap it up for those affirmations. Can we please repeat number three?
Yes, absolutely. Number three was my body is strong, resilient, and capable of incredible things. So my body is strong, resilient, and capable of incredible things. And again, guys, this list extends beyond 5 affirmations. So of course you'll have the complete list.
And you guys, again, you will have that. And so if you were trying to write it down, that's cool, but you will have those available in the app starting tomorrow.
Absolutely.
All right. So definitely tap in with those guys. I do affirmations every day. Trishana will tell y'all I'm like a madman every day. I spend time saying the same thing over and over and over again. Because it's repeatedly shown up in my life, guys. I can tell you several stories. January 2022, I wrote on my refrigerator, I'm so happy and grateful that I now earn $10,000 easily and effortlessly now. $10,000 a week, easily and effortlessly now. When I wrote that, I had never done that before. And I think I came like less than $1,000 short of doing that. January 22. I stopped doing it. I was talking to somebody, talking to my friend Trayvon earlier, and I was telling him it's the difficult part about maintaining success is remembering to do the things that got you there in the first place. And so the reason why we're giving you these tools and these resources is because they're going to take you somewhere, but just know that they're just like tools. You can go back and get them when you need them and use them and try to implement them. And so one of the things I do is I repeat my affirmations for 7 minutes every single day when I wake up. It's one of the first things I do within my first hour after meditating. I'll spend the first 7 minutes repeating over and over and over and over, drilling them in my head. And to the point where it's like it naturally just is a part of my day. So we'll be sharing a lot of more affirmations and things like this, but take that as a freebie. We want you guys to enjoy that. So Trishana talked about sharing affirmations about how her body is strong. This and that. So I just want to tell this story about this girl right here because she really blew me away the other day. So y'all know, first of all, if you didn't know this, you can join our walk and run challenges by downloading the Lab Pro Fit Club link. As a matter of fact, the link should be updated in the morning. But if you have the Nike Run Club app, just go ahead and search myself, Raymond Quick, or Trishana Herbert. We'll make sure that information is in the description of this video. But you search us on there, we can add you to the challenge. But October, we have a 12-mile challenge, all right? And I want to go ahead and shout out the person who was able to complete it. And see, when I created these challenges, I didn't think that people were going to be like, who could get it done fast. Yeah. That's actually what happened. And I want to shout out the person who finished it first this month. Let's go ahead and give her a shout out. She's actually the winner of, could you mind grabbing me those right there? But shout out to Lisa Quick, y'all. Show her some love, okay? My mama, all right.
No telling what her last name is.
51 years old. Mommy 51, right? 51? I hope you don't mind me sharing your age, right? 51 years old. My mom walked over 40 miles last month. That's over a mile a day, right? And now she's on pace right now to do well over 60 miles this month.
Yes.
She's absolutely crushing it, y'all. And listen, again, we started this walk and run challenge. It's a free challenge, okay? Listen, we got to understand that our community, all right, 3 out of every 4 of our people are overweight. All right, we can't tell people, we got to show them, all right? And it's easier in the community. So even when you might be walking out there by yourself, just know you're not by yourself, okay? We have a goal. We want to have a total of 1 million miles walked or ran through our club. And 1 million miles, 1 million pounds either gained for those who are underweight or lost for those who are overweight in the next 10 years. We got a 10-year goal to help to get 1 million miles walked. And last month, we did over 299 miles in our group. Let's clap it up for that. Shout out to every single person who participated in that Nike Run Challenge. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and shout you guys out right now while we in the studio. You guys deserve it.
Absolutely.
You guys are getting no compensation out of this, and you guys are just doing this for yourselves, and that's what life is about. Absolutely. Doing it for yourself. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and shout out our members from last month who absolutely crushed it. We had a total of we had a total of 17 people.
Shout out to you guys.
17 people enjoying the walk. Okay, and I'm proud of that, guys. That's really, really good. Let's get that number up. So always invite and share and let people know about these. Again, they cost them no money. It's just going to cost them some sweat equity. And it's ultimately going to benefit them. So coming in at 17th place, we had Corey Tucker. Shout out to Corey Tucker. Corey Tucker was actually on my wrestling team and my football team. And he actually, and Corey, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you did not pass the challenge. You started, you got 0.66, 0.66, a little over a half a mile, but we're gonna give you some credit. At least you started. But let's go. I'm on. If you're watching this video, I want you to get to that challenge at 12 miles. You can do it. It's not that it's difficult as it seems. You can go out and do it. Shout out to Desmond Green. Desmond didn't pass the challenge either, but he did get 2.74 miles in. That's actually and he actually passed the challenge last month. So for whatever reason, bro, you weren't able to keep it up. Let's kill those excuses and get out there, bro. Your family's depending on you. Your sons are looking at you, man. Obviously, we know you can crush this, man. There's nothing for you to do at 12 miles in a month. Shout out to Braylon. Braylon was down last month, but my son, previously he's beat every challenge that we had.
Oh yeah.
He broke his phone, so he hasn't been able to track his runs. But he has a new phone now, so he should be this month. He should be rocking and rolling with us. But he came in at 15th place with 3.14 miles. All right, we had Dr. Nev, who also didn't pass the challenge. All right, he got 3.16 miles in. All right, last month, we also had coming 13th place, Mr. Abdi Mohammed. He had 3.70 miles.
Shout out to Abdi.
All right, and he actually was our #1 runner last month, guys. So I want you guys to see, like, consistency is the thing that we most struggle with. So this isn't about you having one good month. This is about you creating a lifestyle of not being sedentary, not sitting all day, not sitting in traffic, sitting in your car, sitting on the couch, sitting down eating, but actually getting active, moving your body, because you only get one, right? So challenge it, push it, so that it can take care of you. All right, shout out to Joseph Roberts. He only ran 2 runs. He came in towards the end, but he did end with 11.37, so just shy. Oh no, he actually did pass
Yeah,
it.
he passed
He
it. It was
the
11 miles.
Yes, 11 miles. So everybody from 12th and up passed it. Shout out to Joseph Roberts. Shout out to Dante Parker. Shout out to you, man. He's in Philadelphia, holding it down. We actually got Abdi is in Phoenix, Arizona. We got Braylon running in Georgia. All right, Dante had came in with 11.51 miles. Great job, bro. And then 10th place was Mr. Eric. Shout out to Easy, one of our photographers and videographers. He passed the challenge with 11.61 miles. 9th place was none other than Tavon Savage. Shout out to Tavon, my bro. Yesterday we buried somebody really close to Tavon yesterday. I want to share a quick story about him. He actually ran his fastest run ever. He ran 4 miles in 37 minutes.
Yeah.
Really, really good. 8-mile pace. And I've ran with Tavon. I've never seen him do that. He's literally, he got to a point where he was overweight and he was struggling with running. To see him where he's grown is just really inspiration, bro. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. He talked about how he was motivated by his grandmother, that she was pushing him when he was running. That run was actually dedicated to her. I could completely relate. Really proud of you, bro. He crushed it last month. He passed 11 miles with 15:05. Eighth place, we had Miles Banks come in with 19.77 miles ran. All right, Miles reached out to me today. He actually has a foot injury. All right, so we encourage you guys to get injuries to take care of yourself. I got a knee injury, so I keep the massage gun. I got to start icing a little bit more. I keep my braces, stretching heavily. Trades definitely got me stretching a lot. So if you're gonna be walking and running, guys, make sure you recover and taking care of your body as well, but still hitting your goals. All right. Shout out to Solomon, man, in New York. I didn't know Solomon crushed it like that last month. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he was 20 miles. 20 miles last month run by Solomon. Shout out to Solomon. Met Solomon in New York back in March. He's a real solid guy. I got a lot of love and respect for you, bro. Appreciate you participating in the challenge and crushing it. Definitely. Shout out to my boy Charles Blue, Chucky Blue, one of the best athletes I've ever played sports with. Seeing him go out there, he's crushing it. 24.27 miles ran last month in 6th place. Now, y'all, top five. Let's give it up to Trayshawn Herbert. Came in 5th place with 28.14 miles. She crushed it. One of those runs, if I'm not mistaken, was a 9-mile run, right? Yeah. So our last run together, she was supposed to run 6 miles. I was supposed to run 9 miles. And so my whole plan was to run the 6 miles with her, run her back to the house, and then go finish my last 3 miles. Yeah. So we run it, and Trayshawn has never ran over 5 miles before, right? That's 5 miles. So 5 miles. I'm telling you guys, just 2 months ago, she was struggling with running 1.5 miles. So we run it. We run it, and I'm like 6 miles. We get like 5 miles. I'm like, you ready? I'm gonna run you home. She's like, She said, I'm finishing this with you. I said, what? Yeah. Now listen, the reason why that meant so, I'm gonna tell you why that meant so much to me, bro. Because running is a lonely sport, especially if you're running long distance, and it's just like life. All right, a lot of times you're gonna be alone in the hardest things that you do, right? When you go deeper out into those things that are harder to do, it's very uncommon that you're gonna be surrounded by people, right? And me personally, I've always lived, I've trained myself to live that if I want the things that most people don't have, I have to be willing to do the things that most people aren't willing to do. Right. So because I want to live a long life, at the funeral yesterday, I was very present. I noticed that at the gravesite that nobody had lived past 90 years old in that space of the dates that I could see. Nobody made it to 90. And that to me, I have a personal goal. Now, again, we can't completely be involved in our process of life and death, but I'm going to do everything that I can to live past till 100 years old. That's my goal, to live to see 100 years old. And so walking, trusting, taking care of your body is a major part of that. But this girl, she said something to me that just really just completely just defines what the Lab Pro Fit community is. I said, so a couple of days before that, we ran a 5-mile run and she was struggling. And I was running back to get her. Yeah, she was having a hard time breathing. So we talked about it. And I said, babe, you're giving a lot too much effort. You're running a little too hard, right? And so I said, you really should just control your pace better and breathe better. So we get to that 6-mile mark. I said, all right, are you ready? I'm gonna walk you home. When you're home, she said, no, all those times you came back for me, I could never leave you. And that really was like one of the best feelings that I could say I've ever experienced just period, because it just goes to show that you got my back. You know I got your back, that we're gonna be together through whatever. And I mean, I'm telling you, that meant a lot to me. Girl crushed it. 9.5 miles we ran non-stop. Was my second longest run and her very first longest run ever. So y'all shout out to Trey Shauna, our CEO and founder of the Lab Pro Fit Club. She's crushing it. All right, fourth place came Joshua Johnson at 32.78 miles at Rising Josh on Instagram right now. He's leading us right now. This guy is the most consistent in the group. He running every day, killing it. All right, third place was none other than Lisa Quick. She crushed it, 40.89 miles. I want you guys to notice I have over 300 miles ran in this app. 300. I've only had 1 month when I've ran over 40 miles, and that was last month. My mom's first month, she walked 40.89 miles. I'm so proud of you, lady. You are a true inspiration. It means so much to me to see you supporting and engaging with what I'm doing. All I've ever wanted as a kid. This is why I'm so happy. My dreams are coming true. I see things happen in my life, especially just the support and just seeing the positive impact that it's having on my family and my loved ones. I mean, so much to me. So, Mom, I'm extremely proud of you. But another piece of value that my mom has brought to the Lab Pro Fit Club is that she's introduced other women to the Lab Pro Fit Club, which says that she believes in us. And that means a lot to me.
Really appreciate that.
Really appreciate that. Her friend actually came in and did crazy numbers. Shout out to Monique Brown. I believe Monique is in North Carolina.
You are it.
She went out there 41.35 miles. She crushed it.
Hold on, can we emphasize walked?
Yes, that's a lot of walking. 41 miles.
Crazy.
Beast mode. I love it. 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 So incredibly proud of you guys. We're not gonna talk about who's in first place. You know, we used to really not that for it. You know. But you know what I'm saying? Wasn't in first place last month, so I'm going to actually take that. And I'm not in first place last night, and I don't want to be in first place. I want to inspire other people to come in and help, because literally when you guys go out there and crush it, it pushes me. When I wake up and I look at the app and I'm like, dang, they're going crazy. Get out there. So I really appreciate it, because if those of you don't know, I'm actually training for a marathon right now on December the 5th. And so I'm putting my body through some pretty extenuating things. I really want to see what can happen when I can get to that 26.5 miles. It's not going to be easy, but we pushing. I got my longest run ever this weekend coming up, 12 miles. So y'all pray for me. But we definitely want to shout out our runners from last week, from last month, and then just bring note real quick to the people that we have who are already killing it this month. So we have, I'm just going to go top 5 right now. Josh Johnson in first place with 19.05 miles.
Shout out to you, Josh.
We got Lisa Quick in second place with 16.77 miles. I'm in third place, 14.01 miles. Jake Barrett, I believe he's from Philly. Shout out to Jake. I just connected with you on social media today. He got 12.09 miles. And then we got Monique Brown in here at 7.11 miles. So that's our top 5 right now, guys. Go download the Nike Run Club app and be a part of this. Are we on pace right now to do over 400 miles this month?
Wow.
400. Let's go.
That
Big jump.
incredible.
That's when we dropped the right here on the video. So let's hit it, guys. We got to go to get 1 million. We can't do it without you. We can't do it without you with your support. So please share and continue to be advocates of this. This is going to be really, really huge for us. And going forward. So extremely just want to make sure we did that. Guys, thank you again for y'all support, and let's keep going hard. And again, if you haven't joined, definitely go ahead and send us a friend request so we can get you guys going.
Moving.
All right, so real quick, just wanted to show, Mom, we got your juices. We're gonna be shipping these to you. Okay. Next week will be next Thursday will be our last call for this 21-day detox. All right, so we'll be giving another one away to you guys. We'll pick a winner next week. But again, my mom won, and all you had to do was engage with our content, share your reason why you joined the detox. And she did all that faster than anybody else did. So she did win these. We'll be doing another giveaway next week. So be partaking there. We're gonna be giving away an alkaline body box. As well as a six-pack of South Block juices. So don't miss that call. Don't miss that call. All right. So real quick, Straight Sean is gonna go into some nutrition with you guys. I'm gonna send that over. You guys are gonna have access to this. You guys are gonna have access to this in the actual.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have access to this inside the app, guys. It's a part of the Detox. It will be available to you all. But
Alright.
nutrition is very important. So I'm really excited to just talk briefly. I'm not gonna talk you guys' head off, but
But
I do
please
want to.
ask her questions, y'all.
Yeah,
I
ask me
want to
questions
hear
for
and see
sure.
you guys cooking this stuff. Here we go. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, my computer is giving me the blues. I gotta take this thing to Apple. Can
you all see our screen? You can't see our screen yet.
There we go. All right.
That's the how it said. Y'all help a lady out. We got you. We got you.
All right. So again, you guys will get access to this through the app. Tomorrow you're gonna get the wealth affirmations, the health affirmations, as well as this nutrition guide. All right. So
Yes.
Trey's gonna walk you guys through this really quickly. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask now. And we definitely will be able to provide whatever answers that we can.
Absolutely. So guys, this is the Revitalize 21, Revitalize Your Health Nutrition Guide. So myself, as well as Dr. Nev, have curated these ideas. We have some breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas on this guide. And it's not a lot, but it's going to be pretty much a way to help you get healthy, start making and those significant changes, so that you are actually healthy. You feel good. You're showing up as your best self. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So breakfast ideas, starting with the lime shot every morning. Very essential lime, lemon, both great ingredients for detox, for flushing out toxins and just bad things that are in your gut. Of course, you can add a tea to that, with some ginger. I know we have Charlene on the call. She's a huge ginger advocate. So shout out to Charlene. You can add some mint, some honey, and of course some lime juice along with spring water. Not the what do you call it, Raymond? Not the distilled water, right? Not the reverse osmosis, but spring water. It's going to be very important. I'm just going to go through this rather quickly. You have an acai bowl, which you can chop up some fruit. You have your bananas, your mixed berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, whatever fruit of your choice, along with some chia seeds, again, some honey, and of course some unsalted nuts if you would like. A smoothie bowl, kind of similar to an acai bowl. Again, just blending in your fruits. You can add yogurt if you would like, and again, with granola and seeds for an added crunch. Lastly, you have fonio. I actually learned something new about fonio. It is actually a grain, a type of grain, and it kind of resembles cream of wheat. So instead of oatmeal, you could substitute with fonio. You can cook it with your choice of mixed fruits and nuts, of course. Moving on to lunch ideas. I know a lot of us love to stop past Chick-fil-A, Chipotle is very convenient, can be inexpensive. However, I want to challenge you guys to get creative. Go ahead and implement a vegan Buddha bowl. All right, so this bowl consists of mixed greens, quinoa, roasted sweet potatoes, avocado. You can add some spinach in there, right? You could also add protein. We don't recommend you add protein, obviously, because it's vegan. However, you can throw in some lentils, some black rice for for protein, and some lightly steamed vegetables. Adding that drizzle honey, of course, for flavor. This vegan bowl is going to give you a combustion, just a bunch of flavors. And it's very, very nutritious and delicious. Moving on to the chickpea chicken salad, or you can turn this into a wrap or a sandwich. You're gonna mash up some chickpeas, add some vegan mayo in there. Your choice of beans. We recommend the black turtle bean. And of course, you can throw in some sweet potatoes in there. And lastly, of course, add some lentils, some tomato sauce. And again, guys, you can always refer back to this guide. Get creative, add in, your choice of vegetables that you like, onions, spices, and make it your own. Moving on to the next part, the dinner idea. So this is my favorite because Randy can tell you guys I love to cook, especially dinner. Dinner is that meal that you kind of look forward to after a long day, after, you know, an intense workout. And we have some amazing ideas for you guys. So starting with the salmon cakes. My household absolutely loves my salmon cakes, guys. And this is actually my recipe. So I don't give everyone my recipe. So understand that my lab family, you can duplicate these salmon cakes. I'm not going to read out the ingredients or the instructions. These are going to be here for you guys to read through and to complete. But you can top off the salmon cake dinner with a side of black rice, mixed arugula and romaine salad with some fruits and veggies. Absolutely delicious. Moving on to the bison chops. When I first was creating this, I actually had lamb chops on there. And Dr. Nev was like, take those off. All right, so bison, if you guys don't know, is actually an indigenous animal to the land. It's always existed here in America. It's not a lab bred, right? It's not, you know, going through all these types of chemicals. It's an indigenous animal, and it actually has a ton of protein. And of course, you can accompany this with black rice, of course, sweet potatoes. Of course, the instructions and the ingredients are there for you to refer to, but bison chops are very tasty. I actually made some before. We had bison meatballs as well, which is not on here, but of course, you guys will continue to get more and more nutrition ideas from me as we add these on to future detoxes.
Absolutely, and as an I can honestly, you know, say from firsthand experience that the salmon cakes and the bison chops are absolutely delicious. All right, I'm hoping you guys can, you know, conjure them up the way she does. But really, really good. Don't think that eating healthy is nasty. That's what they want you to believe. It's really not. I mean, the meals that she cooks are really, really good, really tasteful, and I don't get the itis. I don't feel sluggish or you know, I don't feel bad. I feel energetic, and I feel lively, and these, like I said, it's delicious. So I wouldn't be telling you that if it wasn't an absolute truth. Really, really good. Cleans all my plates.
Yes, absolutely.
All the time.
I'm glad that you enjoy it.
Yes.
And then lastly, guys, we have a few snack ideas. So again, I know, oh wait, one more dinner idea. We have some stuffed peppers. This is actually a very popular one. I'm noticing amongst the community, the nutritious community. Cut you up some bell peppers. You can include ground meat. We will recommend bison or turkey. Add some black rice in there, some red onions. And again, all these ingredients and instructions will be here for you guys to refer to. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this guide, just briefly mentioning a few snacks. All right, it's easy for us to get them hot Cheetos, you know, drop a one in the chat, you know what I'm talking about, the hot Cheetos, some chips, some honey buns. It's really easy to pick up that stuff, guys, because it's in our face, you know, and as a part of, you know, our society, we talked about the statistics earlier with, you know, the overweight and obesity. Our country, unfortunately, does not want us to make informed and healthy options when it comes to snacks. That's why you can go to AutoZone and there's snacks in there. There's a bunch of unhealthy stuff in there. And so it's all a part of the agenda that we want to help you guys make better choices. So let's substitute those chips, all right, for some tortillas, some blue tortilla chips. All right, they're really good. You can eat those with pico de gallo or guacamole, which is really healthy. We have some avocado toast, some hummus and veggie sticks, some mountain trail mix, which is personally my favorite. The ones with the M&Ms in there, you know, those are really good. And then of course, some boom chicken pop or skinny pop. I'm team boom chicken pop. And again, finishing it off with your organic fruits and veggies. So I hope that this guide is helpful for you guys. I hope that it has your creative juices flowing in terms of what you want to start, you know, the changes that you want to start making. Then again, guys, take this list, use it. You know, you don't have to use everything on there, but take some ideas from it, start making those small changes, and give me you guys' feedback. So I want to see you guys posting on Facebook, posting on Instagram. You know, I tried this out. Tag me, tag Raymond, tag us at the Lab Coat Fit Club. We want to be a part of your journey, and we want to celebrate you for those milestones and implementing those changes with your diet.
Absolutely, 100%. And look, guys, it's not gonna. So I'm gonna just help you guys out right here. I don't want anybody to get overwhelmed, because I remember the first time I sat with Dr. Nev and watched him. I watched him eat. Oh my God, it was so discouraging. I'm like, bro, you ain't got no meat. It ain't no. I'm like, literally. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Ain't no way. And I was really discouraged because I'm a texture type of person. I was that guy. You take me to Ruth Chris, I'm gonna ask them, do they got some buffalo wings? Do they got hot chickens? Do they got chicken tenders or whatever? French fries, that's what I'm ordering, right? So I used to be an extremely picky eater. So a lot of this has been a complete change for me too, but I'm honestly grateful for it. And so what I want to give you guys is there's a Pareto's law, right? 80-20 rule, 80-20 rule. If you apply that to your week, right, I want you to think about it like this, all right? Now, there's no half a days, right, realistically, but I want you to think about there's five, so I want you to 80-20, if you take 80% of 7 days, you get 5.5, right? So if you were to take 5.5 days where you eat healthy, right? And this is what I've applied to my personal life. I work out 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes even 5, but I eat healthy 80% of the time. So when I'm watching football on Sundays, and or if I go out Saturday, like me and Trey went to a boat party Saturday night, and I don't really have a lot of control over what's there, what's the eating there. Okay, but I'm not gonna starve myself. I'm gonna eat, and I want you guys to take that same approach too. We're not trying to go cold turkey, stop eating everything, but I want you to start taking proactive decisions that, hey, I'm gonna eat Monday through Saturday afternoon. I'm eating healthy. And I'm going to take some food. We're going to get a little bit more in depth and more get deeper into the detox in the next detox. This one was just a general changing some of our eating habits, getting rid of some of the processed foods. Really simple one. We're going to take it up a notch for sure. But we want you guys to know that we appreciate what you guys done so far. If you haven't signed up for the Revitalize 21-day detox, you can do so by go ahead and download the Lab Pro Fit Club app and get started today. It's $25. You're going to get 21 days of information, guides and resources like the nutrition guide, affirmations. And then we're doing a giveaway again on the next call to the most engaged person through the detox. So it doesn't matter when you start. A couple things I'm going to just tell you guys that would consider yourself to be extremely engaged. So one, there's a community section in the app where you can actually chat in there. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mommy is the only person who.
I think Eric as well.
Oh, Eric, it's Eric too. Okay, let's go jump in there real quick. And so we one of the updates will be that you guys will actually get we're gonna be having push notifications from the app, just like you get from Instagram, just like you get from all the other apps. You'll get a notification from our app. We're working on that, getting that fixed up now, so that you guys will get those actual those messages in your notifications. But if you look at that, I didn't even check this. See, this is one of the things about the detail. My mom put videos of her doing push-ups. Let's go. So right now, and I know it's kind of biased, but if it was up to me, my mom would be the winner right now.
Yeah, she's absolutely killing
But I don't want you guys to let her off the hook easy, all right?
Yeah.
I want y'all to join the walk and run challenges, y'all. Get in there and start walking and running. She's already won the juices. You know what I mean? My kids have already won stuff too, and I don't want you guys to think it's rigged, because that's what everybody was saying last week, was that it's rigged. But join, be a part. Your engagement, your activity, and we're gonna be honest. We're gonna give it to the person that deserves it. It's not about politics or anything like that. The person that deserves it, and as of right now, during the 21 days, my mom has walked well over 30 miles, maybe over 40 miles in the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
She's doing a workout. She's doing it. She's engaging, and so that's what we want to see. So we're gonna reward you guys for being engaged, and also I'm just gonna tell you guys one of the gifts. You guys are gonna get actually to come to the studio and actually share your story with us here in the studio to our audience, and we get this recorded and make a big photo media day about it. So somebody said, how do I join the Nike Club group? All right, yeah, this is perfect time to drop your questions in. If you got a question for me, you got a question for Trey, any question at all, drop in there. But how do I join the Nike Run Club after I download the app? All right, so what you want to do is go into tomorrow. You'll be able to just you can download it from our app, but Nike has not fixed their referral link. We used to be able to just send out a referral link, so now we have to actually send out. So what you want to do is on the actual app, go to where it says where your picture is at the top left, and you want to go to profile, and then you should see something that says friends at the very bottom. All right, and when you get to friends, if you don't see, you should be able to go to suggested or contact. So it should have suggested or contacts, and then you should be able to see the people in your phone that had the contact, and you could just send them a friend request. You should see my name in there, Sierra. If you do, just send me a friend request. If not, you can search my name in there, Raymond Quick, and it'll come up. and I will shoot you a friend request and get you added in there. Y'all shout out to Sierra. She's getting started with the Nike Run
Let's
Club
go,
app,
Sierra.
12-mile challenge.
Super excited for
By
you.
the way, let's go ahead and throw in the unselfish plug right now. Sierra is an author of a book that is really geared towards moms at home. Hey Sierra, if you could drop your link in the chat, we'll actually put the link in the description of this video. One of the things about being a part of this community, we're going to support you guys. We're going to support the things that you create and that you do, especially as you guys continue to support us. But Sierra has written a book for moms. So if you're a mom at home and you're with your kids most of the day, first of all, I want you to know that as a father, I salute and appreciate and respect and honor you for that. One of the things that we don't want to die down in this country is the importance of the mom. Moms are so important. A mom's love, a mom's nourishing, a mom's just her peace of mind and her ability to keep us grounded as human beings is extremely valuable. And Sierra is an incredible mom. I actually was there when she gave birth to her. This is my cousin. And I was there when she gave birth to her first son. And I'm first of all, baby, I'm so proud of the parent that you are. You're doing a great job with your kids. They're great kids. And I spent the day with Chase yesterday throwing the football with him, and I'm just proud of what you and Tavon have been able to do as parents. I've seen your growth. I've seen all your maturity, and I know your book is going to impact a lot of people. So y'all definitely support. She dropped the link. She dropped the link here. Y'all go support her. Purchase her book. It's on the Amazon store. I believe it's $5. So tonight you can make a difference in her life by supporting her and get her motivated towards her fitness goals. So, yeah, shout out to that. Any more questions? Come on, y'all. Let's get some questions. Come in here. I want to know how's y'all detox going? What are you struggling with? What do you need some insight on? What would you like to see in the next detox? Anything we want to hear. We're gonna give another 5 minutes for questions. And the Kindle version of her book is free until Saturday. Look at that. So you can actually
awesome.
You can see that she really wants to get that message out. All right. Go ahead and get the book on the Kindle right now. Then I support this Black woman who's an author, a mom, entrepreneur. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's do it, guys.
All right. So we got any more questions? I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. You got nothing? Going once. Going twice. Sold 3 times. Man, we love you guys. Thank y'all for being part of the Lab Pro Fit Club. We'll be doing this call again next week at 7 p.m. It will be the final call of this detox, and we'll be sharing with you guys a new challenge that we're going to be getting started, new giveaways, new information, new tools, new resources, new events coming your way from the Lab Pro Fit Club and their amazing CEO, Shauna.
Shout out to Raymond. Hold up. Can we get some fire emojis in the chat? And can we get some fire emojis on Instagram Live? We got some people tapped in here. Listen, if you're not connected to Raymond, I want you to get connected right now. Follow him on Instagram at Richest Man in Baltimore. Add him on the Nike Run Club app. Follow him on Facebook, Raymond Quick. This man has just been an incredible asset to my life. And I'm just really grateful to just do life with him and just have him in my corner. And I want you guys to understand that surround yourself with people who push you to greatness, people who are going to get you out of your comfort zone. And Raymond is just that for me and for everybody in our community. So I'm extremely grateful for him. You guys will be hearing much more from him coming soon. And as he launches his personal brand, Become More. So make sure you guys tap in and stay tuned, man. We have some exciting and incredible things for you all.
That's right. That's right. So y'all have a good night. We better go get something to eat, come back in the studio, chop out some content. You guys be blessed. I'll see y'all on the road when we hitting that pavement. Y'all get y'all walks in.
Let's get it.
Love y'all. See y'all next week. Take it easy.
Peace.